Chris and I had planned on purchasing property on which to have our homestead, but nothing we looked at even compared to what my mom and dad have. Theirs became the gold standard for what we wanted in property. They've got pasture and woods. They've got a slope that's perfect for permaculture. They've got 2 creeks. It's incredibly hard to find property with running water. And so at my mom's invitation, we've decided to build rather than buy. These weekly videos will be updates on the progress of our house. So keep watching and look out for some of the innovative ideas that we incorporate to be more sustainable and earth-friendly. Welcome to week 15. This is the week, I believe, that other than the garage door, we are going to be enclosed. They're finishing up the siding right there. They're going to put the ceiling on my front porch and they're going to trim it up. And what else? They're going to work on the sliding barn door that'll cover that big window. And I think today is a special day because last night my husband called and he said that a surprise was coming today. And then today he's not available on Find Friends. His location isn't available. And he told me he was going in meetings and would be offline. I think he got on an airplane. But I'm not going to spoil his surprise. I'm not going to tell the girls. And then if I'm right or wrong, I'll let you know. So let's see, but I'm pretty sure. I'm a pretty smart cookie. I think he's coming for a visit. Yay!
Had a twister come through last night. That's all that's left of the house. Just kidding. It's back there. It's doing good. But we do have a lot of metal stuff that got blown around. I picked up about 4 or 5 trips from the road, brought it down here to the driveway. The kids are chucking in some help to make some quick work of this. So that's about it. House got nice and clean from the rain last night. Mom's got a handful, so it's time for me to get back to helping or supervising or something.
You no longer have the right to tell me I don't work hard enough after today.
Alright, we're getting ready for the electricians, and we got Sam out here helping us again, and we're digging out a piece of conduit that they want to use, and the power meter will go on the wall right there. So we need this area all opened and cleared for them to do their work. Well, we can cut this pipe back. I can dig this out, cut it back. Their wire comes up and in one hole on the bottom, ours comes down on the other.
Down here you can see this is the trench, and where the electrical in is going to run into the house. We also have our electrical panel here, which Chris has got. Now tell me, Chris, why this electrical panel that's so big? What are we doing that's different than the average house?
Sure, so this is a 200 amp panel. That's pretty standard nowadays. But what we've done is we've got one that has a placeholder for a transfer switch. And what that allows us to do is to put the critical load on the bottom of the panel, a couple of outlets, the refrigerator, things that if the power went out, we would want to keep energized. And then we'll have a generator connect outside. We'll be able to plug in our generator, flip the transfer switch, and keep the critical load alive. Getting a little bit of pea-sized hail, just small stuff. Nice little spot if you're a bird on a cold, windy day. So we're up here in the unfinished storage area, and we got Sam and Greg working together. We decided to add this wall around the back stairwell, and this will enclose this area in and give it a nice little completed feel. And Greg's working on the doorway there, and we'll have a doorway at the top of the stairs, so if in the future we decide to finish this out, we'll be ready to go.
Something else that was done this week is all the white trim, such as on the corners of the house, as you see, was put in. And my favorite thing that was done this week is this front porch ceiling that I absolutely love, and I've got a couple of videos both in English and ASL to tell you all about that process. Thanks for watching. I'm not a farm girl. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share us. Thanks everyone. Have a great day.